Param Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitamscha Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnanandjana Shalakaya Chakshuran Militam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Urva Vista Supurakam Guru Ganaira Shisha Shambhushikam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipunam Shri Rupa Pantanugam Govinda Vidhamujvalang Varatanang Bhaktyanvitam Sundaram Vande Vishwa Gurum Chadibhya Bhagavat Premno Hi Bija Pranam Devam Divyatanam Satchandavadanam Balaka Chelantritam Sandrananda Puram Sadikavaranam Vairagya Vidyam Buddhim Shri Siddhantanidim Subhaktilasitam Sarasvatanambaram Vandetam Shubhadam Madhukesharanam Nyashishwaram Sridharam Shri Siddhanta Saraswati Virito Gaurya Kurvan Vahe Bhato Banariva Prabhata Gagane Yogora Sankirtanai Mayavada Timingilo Dragatan Udritya Jivanima Krishna Prema Sudabhigana Sukam Pradadram Vaje Namo Gora Kishoraya Bhaktavaduta Murtaye Gaurangi Padma Bringaya Radha Bhava Nishevane Vande Bhakti Vinodam Shri Gaura Shakti Svarupakam Bhakti Shastra Gyasam Rajam Radha Rasa Suranikim Gaura Braja Shita Shishai Vaishnavir Vandya Vigraham Jagannatha Prabhum Vande Premam Vriddha Vaishnavam Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam Namo Mahavaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gora Tvije Namaha Sopango Mama Manda Matergati Matsavasva Parambojo Radhamada Namohano Divyad Brindaranya Kaupadru Madaha Srimad Ratnagara Singhasanasto Sri Gandhava Srila Govinda Devo Prestalibi Sevyamano Smarami Shriman Rasarasarambi Bansivata Tatashtitaha Kashan Venus Vanayar Gopir Gopina Shriyestunaha Vrindai Tulasi Devai Priyaye Keshavasya Cha Krishna Bhakti Pradidevi Satyavajja Namo Namaha Ato Natva Mantra Gurun Gurun Bhagavatadaran Vyasan Jagat Gurun Natva Tato Jayo Mudiraye Jaya Saparika Shishi Guru Goranga Gandhava Govinda Sunda Ada Padmanam Jayastu. So live everywhere, but we are fine, we are live everywhere. And we can put some more mats down. As you know, in Vila Govinda, there's a €10 fine for every mat left in the pack. So we can get very rich here because we got so. Here's a £10, and a pound is more than €1, right?
I think so.
Okay, anyhow, dear devotees, so Kalikaramba has volunteered, I do believe, to sing. No, she has already.
See how we go.
Kabe habe bolo se di nama. And we were singing that. Were you leading that? No, somebody was leading very recently in Vila Govinda. So when will that day be mine? Please tell me, when will that day be mine? When my offenses will end, and a taste for the pure holy name will be infused within my heart by the power of divine grace. Considering myself lower than a blade of grass, bringing the quality of forbearance into my heart, showing respect to all, myself being freed from all false pride, when will I taste the essence of the liquid nectar of the holy name? And yesterday we have witness, we are preaching, discussing with the flight attendant, one middle-aged man, and he's sitting opposite us on the right because he's facing the wrong way, because he's got on the the attendant seat, and he keeps coming in and out because looking after everybody. But when the plane's taking off and landing, all these things, and we actually said to him, so for this job you really need humility, tolerance, giving honor to others, and not wanting any honor for yourself. And so anyway.
You told him that?
Yes, we talked with him because he's telling us about, because anyway, there are all sorts of things. There are people that, the customers being foolish and changing their seats and doing all sorts of things. And I said to him, well, you do this every day? He said, yes. And then discuss some of our principles. Anyway, it was all good. All right, so you all, this is quite long, so all of you use 2 eyes because we need to chant the kirtan. But see what you're singing, and you're all English speakers, correct? Correct? Just smile and say yes.
He said C.
He said C. Oh, okay. C. So please continue. So Kabhi Habhi Bolo Sayyidi Nama by Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur.
Kabhi Habhi Bolo Sayyidi Nama. 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 Aparadha kuchi shurnama ruchi vibhole hote hridaye sancha. Aparadha kuchi shurnama ruchi vibhole hote hridaye sancha. Holy
Nitai Chaitanya Bole Nachayam Marma.
Daya Nitai Chaitanya Bole Nachayam Marma.
Daya Nitai Chaitanya Bole Nachayam Marma.
Daya Nitai Chaitanya Bole Nachayam Marma.
Nachayam Marma. Nachayam Marma.
Nachayam Marma. Nachayam Marma.
Oh Lord, Narottam Das Thakur. Yes, it's page 129. There's 2 pages on it. Oh Lord, I have not worshipped you and have been robbed of the jewel of divine love by my own negligence. Although I am in need of your wealth, I have endeavored to reject your riches, and instead I have dived into sinful material activity. Avoiding the association of saintly persons, I have enjoyed sporting with materialistic people. For that reason, I have become bound in the noose of fruitive activity and its reactions. I have perpetually drunk the horrible poison of material sense gratification and have never become absorbed in the sweet nectar of the chanting of Lord Gaura's names. Oh, why has my heart not experienced any satisfaction, and why has Narottam Das not simply perished? Hare Krishna, our mood of prayer.
Gaurapaho Nabajiyamainu
Gaurapaho Nabajiyamainu
Gaurapaho Nabajiyamainu
Gaurapaho Nabajiyamainu Prabhupada, and one kirtan very dear to Krishna. No doubt it's about Vrindavan and his places of pastimes. Oh.
Can.
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 Oh.
Cannot.
Did I? Just when I thought there was
Anyway,
hope, Maharaj.
Page 230. So we've just had Krishna Janmastami. We've just been thinking so much about Vrindavan and all in the line of Mahaprabhu. And we've been thinking about Srila Prabhupada's appearance. So let's chant this kirtan today. The Lord's holy names and places of his pastimes and his associates.
Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan.
Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan.
Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan.
Shri Govinda Gopinatha Madana Mohan. Shyama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan. Karindi Jamuna Jaya Jaya Mahavan. Keshi Gata Bangsi Vata Dvadashakanan. Jai Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki Jai, Jai Shri Gurudev ki Jai, Shri Guru Maharaj ki Jai, and Jai Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki Jai. And I'm told we are reading from Madhya Lila chapter 23, text 36, approximately 36. Oh, well, the verse before, we're definitely going to read. Maybe the verse before that as well. Oh, look, verse before that also. Every verse we want to read.
Jai.
Govinda, Govinda. Krishna, Krishna. Jai Shri Gurudev ki Jai, Jai Shri Guru Maharaj ki Jai. All right. Well, so is Mahaprabhu still speaking to Sanatana Goswami?
Yes. Well, is he?
Yes, he is.
Yes?
Okay, thank you. A definitive yes.
Mine was a vague yes.
So, anyhow, we're all continuing. It's about the glories of the holy name of the Lord and the development of devotional service. And Mahaprabhu is saying, text 32, due to having great relish for the holy name, one is inclined to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra constantly. And then Mahaprabhu quotes a Sanskrit verse, O Govinda, This youthful girl named Radhika is today constantly pouring forth tears like nectar falling from flowers, as she sings your holy names in a sweet voice. That's a very high quote about the holy name. And then one line from Mahaprabhu, Krishna guna kyane hoya sarvada asakti. At this stage of bhava, a devotee has awakened the tendency to chant and describe the transcendental qualities of the Lord. He has attachment for this process. So this is on and on, not the beginning part, but on and on, with all the bad things having gone and all the good things have come to the surface and cultivated love of God through the name. And then yesterday's theme was, look, Sri Krishna, reality, the beautiful. So I know you must have read this yesterday, but we're going to start with page 35, and it's a quote from Bilva Mangal Thakur's Krishna Kanamrita. So Jai Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki Jai, Shri Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami ki Jai, Shri Gurudev ki Jai, Shri Guru Maharaj ki Jai, Shri Prabhupada ki Jai, and Bhagavan Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur ki Jai, Shri Rupanuga Guru Bhaga ki Jai, and Shri Bilva Mangal ki Jai. Anybody knows what does Madhur mean? Sweet. Sure? Yes. Okay. Madhuram, Madhuram, Vapu Asya Vibhor. Madhuram, Madhuram, Vadanang, Madhuram. Madhu Gandhi, Mridu Smita, Etad Aho. Madhuram, 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 Madhuram. Oh my Lord, the transcendental body of Krishna is very sweet, and his face is even sweeter than his body. But his soft smile, which has the fragrance of honey, is sweeter still. Sweet, 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 sweet. Madhuram, Madhuram, Madhuram. Okay, now one line of Bengali from Mahaprabhu. Krishna Lila Stane Kore Sarvada Vasati. A devotee absorbed in ecstatic emotion of Krishna always resides in a place where Krishna's pastimes were performed. Then a verse from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, it's Sanskrit, it's short. O Lord Pundarikaksha, while chanting your holy name with tears in my eyes, when shall I dance in ecstasy on the bank of the Jamuna? That verse is Karahang Jamuna Tire Namani Tava Kirtayan Udbashpa Pundarikaksha Racha Yishyami Tandavam. And I'm going to make the text a little bit bigger because we can. And it's cheaper than going to Specsavers. Saraswati, she's not here. Okay. Govinda.
Any publicity is good publicity. Any publicity is good publicity. They'll be happy still, Maharaj.
Okay. Oh, well, oh, yes. Cheaper than going to any optician. Krishna ratira chinna e kailun vivarana. Krishna premera chinna e vishuna sanatana. So, listen, Sanatana. Shunno Sanatana. Listen. So these are the symptoms of a person who has developed attraction, bhava, for Krishna. Now let me describe, Now let me describe the symptoms of a person who is actually elevated to love of Krishna. Krishna premera chinna, the symptoms. So, ebe now, shunna sanatan. So, Krishna premera chinna, ebe shunna sanatan. So, jara chitte Krishna prema koraye udaya, tara bhakya kriya, activities, mudra, symptoms, vigyeha, na bujaya. Oh, vigyeha na bujaya. even a learned scholar, vigyeha, na bujaya, cannot understand. So these are, now let me describe the symptoms of a person. Oh no, that was the last verse. Even the most learned man cannot understand the words, activities, and symptoms of a person situated in love of Godhead. And this happened when Mahaprabhu went to the Jagannath temple, when he arrived in Jagannath for the first time after sannyas. And the pandas, they could not recognize that Mahaprabhu had these symptoms. With Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he thought, oh, what I see here is extraordinary. So he recognized the symptoms. Then a verse quoted from, now found in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, the meaning of the verse, so short Sanskrit. Even a most learned scholar cannot understand the activities and symptoms of an exalted personality in whose heart love of Godhead has awakened. Well, that might sound familiar because we just had that in Bengali. So Mahaprabhu said it in Bengali, and then he's giving a Sanskrit verse to verify. I'm not just making this up. Here it is. Dhanyasya yang nava prema yasyon milati chetasi anta vanibir apyasya mudra sushtu sudurgama. Sudurgama, difficult to understand. That's in Sanskrit. And another Sanskrit verse, 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. So this verse is, when a person is actually advanced and takes pleasure in chanting the holy name of the Lord, who is very dear to him, he is agitated and loudly chants the holy name. He also laughs, cries, becomes agitated, and chants just like a madman, not caring for outsiders. Evang vrat, that verse is, Evang vratasva priya nama kirtya jatanurago druta chitta uchchayi hasatyato roditi rauti gayatyunmadavan nityati loka bhayaha. Okay, back to Bengali. Mahaprabhu speaking Bengali to Sanatan. Love of Godhead increases and is manifested as affection, counter love, attachment, sub-attachment, ecstasy, and sublime ecstasy. Okay, do you understand? Good. Then Mahaprabhu is giving some example to help us. This development is compared to sugarcane seeds, sugarcane plants, sugarcane juice, molasses, crude sugar, refined sugar, sugar candy, rock candy. There you are. So now you know. Love of Godhead increases and is manifested as affection, counter love, attachment, sub-attachment, ecstasy, and sublime ecstasy. Mahaprabhu himself has given this example. And then says, one should understand that just as the taste of sugar increases as it is gradually purified, so when love of Godhead increases from rati, which is compared to the beginning seed, its taste increases. Okay, so we'll catch up with the Bengali because those verses are all related. So, love of Godhead increases through affection, counter love, etc. Prema krame, gradually, bari gets bigger, hoya. Sneha, mana, pranaya, raga, anuraga, bhava, mahabhava, hoya is. And then the comparison with the seeds, the sugarcane, etc. Bija, ikshu, the rasa, get all the squeeze all the juice out. Gur, when it's boiled down. Tabe, Kanda Sara. Then Sarkara, Sita Michari. Sita Michari, sugar candy. And Shuddha Michari, rock candy. Ara also. And one should understand that as the taste of sugar increases, as it becomes more pure, love of Godhead also increases. Iha jaiche krame nirmala, krame nirmala, krame bare svada, rati premadira, taiche boraye asvada. The taste becomes baraye, bigger and bigger. Next verse we have not yet read, but we are going to read. Mahaprabhu still speaking in Bengali. Adhikari bheda rati pancha parakara shanta dasya sakya vatsalya madhura ara. According to the candidate possessing these transcendental qualities of sneha, mana and so on, there are 5 transcendental rasas: neutrality, servitorship, friendship, parental love, and conjugal love. E panchastai bhava hoya pancharasa je rase bhakta sukhi Krishna hoya vasha. So these 5 transcendental mellows exist permanently. The devotees may be attracted to one of these mellows and thus he becomes happy. Krishna also becomes inclined towards such a devotee and comes under his control. So Jay Rase in a particular malo, Bhakta Sukhi in a Jay Rase, Bhakta Sukhi. Krishna Hoya Vasha. Krishna becomes under the control. Krishna also becomes inclined towards such a devotee and comes under his control. Krishna Hoya Vasha. But our motivation is not to try to control the Lord. Let's not put that as our theme. But this is all happening automatically through love. When, next verse, still speaking Bengali, when the permanent ecstasies of neutrality, servitorship, and so on are mixed with other ingredients, devotional service in love of Godhead is transformed and becomes composed of transcendental rasas. Premadika Sthai bhava samagri milane Krishna bhakti rasa rupe paya pariname transformation. Vibhava, Anubhava, Sattvika, Vyabhichari, Sthai Bhava, Rasa Hoya E Chari Mili. So permanent ecstasy becomes a more and more relishable transcendental rasa through the mixture of special ecstasy, subordinate ecstasy, natural ecstasy, and transitory ecstasy. It's okay, we shall not ask you questions on this before your breakfast. But Dadi yogurt, Dadi Jaina, Kanda Marichi Kapura Milane. So yogurt as if sugar candy and black pepper and camphor are mixed. Kapura is camphor. Rasala kya? Rasa hoya apurva sarane. Amazing taste. Yogurt mixed with sugar candy, black pepper and camphor is very palatable and tasty. You cannot make today because it's got black pepper. Oh, you can make the black pepper. Right? On Ekadashi. But you cannot enjoy on Ekadashi.
You're still on a prashadam.
Similarly, when permanent ecstasy mixes with other ecstatic symptoms, it becomes unprecedentedly, mamma mia, tasty. It becomes unprecedentedly tasty. Very interesting word. apurva asvadana. So apurva is that like astonishing, like chamatkara, astonishingly tasteful. Rasa lakya rasa hoya apurva sadhane. Asvadane, tasting. Dvividha, dvividha, two kinds, vibhava, of particular ecstasy. Alambana, uddipana. Bangsi svaradi uddipa, Krishnadi alambana. So Mahaprabhu is explaining that there are two kinds of particular ecstasies, vibhava. One is called the support, and the other is called the awakening. Okay? The vibration of Krishna's flute is an example of the awakening, and Lord Krishna himself is an example of the support. Okay, again, there are two kinds of particular ecstasies, vibhava. One is called the support and the other is called the awakening. So alambana is support. Yes, alambana, support, and uddipana is awakening. So dvivida vibhava, alambana, uddipana. And then vanksi svara adi is uddipana, awakening, and Krishna adi, alambana, the support. Mama mia, okay. This is showing us the science, the whole science of Krishna consciousness, isn't it? As we hear is from Guru Maharaj, as we hear from Gurudev, as we hear from Srila Prabhupada. We are not short of science. The science is there. Just like the scientists, they know about the molecule or the atom, the neutron, the molecule. They know the progression of so many things like this. And if you do this and mix it with this, it'll taste very good. But they don't know what is taste. But there's a whole science of taste, science of this, science of that. But here we've got all sorts of descriptions, at least, so we can understand, even if we don't understand the detail, we can understand that there is a science to the progression of love of God. So the subordinate ecstasy. Now next verse. The subordinate ecstasies are smiling, dancing and singing. That's good news. As well as different manifestations in the body. The natural ecstasies, so this is anubhava, is subordinate ecstasy. And then what is the natural ecstasy? What is natural ecstasy in the verse? Anyway, I'll read it. Then the natural ecstasies, such as being stunned, natural ecstasy, are considered among the subordinate ecstasies, anubhava. Okay, so we'll read the verse. That verse, Bengali, Mahaprabhu speaking to Sanatana Goswami. Anubhava, subordinate ecstasies. Smita, nritya, gita, adi, singing and so on. Udbhasvara, symptoms of bodily manifestation. Udbhasvara. Stamba, adi, being stunned, and others. Sattvika, natural. Anubhavira vittara, within the category of subordinate ecstasies. There you are. So natural ecstasy is to be stunned. So next time we don't hear any singing when somebody is leading the kirtans, we must think that those devotees are stunned because there's no sound coming out. Hare Krishna. Nirveda hashadi, complete despondency, jubilation, and so on. Nirveda hasha adi. Tetrisha Vyabhichari, 33, Tetrisha Vyabhichari, transitory elements. Sabba, Mili, all meeting together, rasa, hoya becomes chamatkara kari, the cause of wonder. There you are. So nirveda hashadi tetrisha vyabhichari sabba mili rasa hoya chamatkara kari. Translated to Italian, Mamma mia. There are other ingredients beginning with complete despondency and jubilation. Altogether, there are 33 varieties. And when these combine, the rasa becomes very wonderful. All right, now you all want to know what those 33 transitory elements are, don't you? Yes. Oh, okay. Well, it's there in the purport. Oh no, they're not there in the purport. There's a whole translation from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. But here is not exactly saying what they all are. But I'm sure if you to read Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, you will find them. So you may do homework if you wish to know what they are. Then, you know what, we're going to end here today because, this is quite hard work, isn't it? And now, I think we end here today because really that's hard work. Amazing though, the whole science of ecstasy and of joy. All right. So we're ending there today. Jai Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai. But you cannot go yet because we're going to read at least for a few moments from Srila Guru Maharaj, Sermons of the Guardian of Devotion, Volume 1, Chapter number 3, just because we've been reading from there. And we want to read from Guru Maharaj, from Gurudev, Srila Gurudev, and from Srila Prabhupada every day. We already have Srila Prabhupada automatically in the translation, quote, purports of the Chaitanya Charitamrita, and at least there. And now, chapter 3, we've got Srila Guru Maharaj now, and maybe in the evening we can be reading one of Srila Gurudev's books, so we can hear from them all. But at least for a few minutes. And even though you may not be able to remember anything of what we just were reading in terms of the anyway, this part, that part, and the other part, then at least we hope we can remember something what Guru Maharaj is saying. So, Jai, Sermons of the Guardian of Devotion. Ki Jai, and Jai Srila Guru Maharaj Ki Jai. Chapter 3, entitled The Success of Faith. And one moment, just a moment there. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written, Sakala Charya Bhai Shraddha Devira Gunna Gai Jara Kripa Bhakti Dite Pare. Yes. Quote, giving up everything, let us sing in praise of Shraddha Devi, faith, whose grace can take us to Krishna. And I know. Anyway, I'll just read, I won't say too much. Shraddha, so then Guru Maharaj is speaking here, directly in English, Guru Maharaj is speaking. Shraddha, faith, is the most subtle thing, and it is also the most tangible thing.
Asking about faith last time.
Oh, okay, well, now you've got an answer which I know you won't understand. Well, none of us really understand. It's the most subtle thing, and it is the most tangible thing. And then our puppy brains go, how can it be the most subtle and the most tangible? But there we are. It is not imaginary. We must realize that faith is reality. It is concrete. and not merely an abstract sentiment of mere individual consciousness. Not just merely an abstract sentiment of individual consciousness. Faith is universal as the most fundamental element that can connect us with the finest objective. Can we remember any of that until breakfast time? Then Srila Guru Maharaj giving the example. Through electricity or radio, we can establish communication over a long distance. The science is very subtle and not known to anyone and everyone. Yet we cannot deny its existence. It has its tangible position. But faith is more subtle, and through faith, one can establish both higher contact. Oh, actually, I understand. But through faith, one can establish both higher contact and reciprocation. Subtle faith is not approachable by anyone and everyone. It has its tangible existence, and it may function in any circumstance if we have its peculiar contact. We cannot give false statements that we possess it. Our power and grandeur are not necessarily any proof of its presence within us. Despite great pomp and show, all we personify may be falsehood. We should be very cautious to
Maintain our contact.
I'm going to fill it up. We've got to make everyone think. Very cautious to maintain our contact with genuine faith. Of course, sincerity is the main requirement for faith's connection. No price, however valuable in this world, can purchase it. The qualification is laulyam, that is, our sincere and earnest desire for the thing. No one can purchase the Absolute, and no price can purchase him. The absolute necessity is our sincere desire and earnestness. With insincerity, we cannot make trade with him. He is not so foolish as to become an object of trade for anybody. Who is not so foolish?
Krishna.
Oh. Sincere desire for him, capital H, is required. Sincere desire for him is required. And that will awaken the conception to serve him. We want him sincerely through affection. We love him, so we desire him. And to love means to sacrifice for the object of our love. And that's where we're going to end the reading today. There you are. You do have something you can remember until breakfast. Next breakfast is tomorrow morning, right?
After this breakfast.
And well done to the Irish devotees, by the way. We were in Ireland and they heard, oh yes, in the mat, they don't serve breakfast. So they didn't serve breakfast, which is actually good, in that following nicely.
We did that for some time, and somehow
But this is
potato came in.
what we say is, What happened? Somehow what?
We did it for some time.
No breakfast, and somehow the potato came in.
The potato came in, a living
Not just
potato.
one day. I know what happened.
The living potato, the living, because it's prasadam, it's living. It can come in. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I think there may be breakfast. And it is one thing I say. What is the difference? I mean, some differences between the central mat, I mean, what Guru Maharaj and Gurudev established and what we see around the world. And one of them is the quality of prasadam, the variety of prasadam on a regular basis. In Navadip on festival days, it is glorious. And, well, it's always glorious, but it's simply glorious on regular days. Watery sabji, watery dal, watery rice. Sticky
Stick
sabji.
subject, yeah.
Oh, stick sabji. All right, and not necessarily, well, different sabjis. Some watery. And the Ekadashi sabji would be watery, very watery. Papaya, green papaya, and the humble potato that humbly walks in. But on a regular day, it would be the thicker sabji, but a small amount. Not a plate of sabji. The rice is the main thing, and the dal and the sabji, you get a portion. A
No
portion.
chocolate cake.
No chocolate. All right. Anyway, dear devotees, we're going to end here. I better make a marker.
Maharaj, what is the word in Sanskrit or Bengali for ecstasy?
Well, prema. Another word. We'll find some more
Ananda.
words. Ananda.
Sneha.
Sneha. Yeah, just like this, chamatkara, we've got many words like amazing. And there's no doubt there's gentle differences between the words, as Gurudev was always asking about English words, the difference between large and big. Oh, means the same. No, cannot mean the same. Why the two words? Then we have to try to think. But maybe some of our smart devotees could make a list of ecstasy words for us today. Yes, be interesting.
Nice
Huh?
homework. Joyful homework.
Joyful homework, ecstatic homework.
Homework of ecstasy.
All right. So I mark where we'll start tomorrow. And by the way, are you using the book here normally? The book. I have some South African page markers, which will help to keep you on the page of the book. So we bring, but it won't work on the digital version. Okay. So Jai, Sermons of the Guardian of Devotion ki Jai, Jai Shila Guru Maharaj ki Jai, and of course Jai Shila Gurudev ki Jai, Jai Shila Prabhupada ki Jai. Rasa. Rasa.
Yeah.
Different kinds of ecstasy. Okay? Then Harini Devi Rasa. Sri Krishna Chaitanya. No, yes, that as well, but also Hari Harai Nama Krishna Yadavai Namaha. Happy? Yes, all right.
Ecstatic.
Huh?
Ecstatic.
Ecstatic. And then you know at the end, Hare Krishna, etc.
Hari Raya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha.
Jai Sabai Gai Sisi Guru Goranga Sundar Radha Kiyodara Ki Jai. Om Vishnupad Sila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Om Vishnupad Sila Bhakti Rakak Sita Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Bhagavan Sila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Ki Jai. Sri Rupanuga Vaga Ki Jai. Namacharya Sila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Om Vishnupad Vishwafarena Sila A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya SCSMath Sri Acharya Vrinda Ki Jai. All glories to the assembled devotees Ki Jai. All glories to the world devotees Ki Jai. Sila Bhakti Ranjan Madhusudan Maharaj Ki Jai. Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. Nitai Koi Premanande. Was that